Welcome back. This is chapter 4, The Treasure Within. And today I'm here with the exercises from this chapter. So first up here we have the word meaning. So let's begin it. So the first word meaning here is terrible. Terrible means dreadful or awful. Second one, nightmare, which means a frightened or unpleasant dream. Next, psyche means mind or spirit. Fourth, pranks, mischievous acts. Next, rise to the occasion, to try extra hard to do a task. Next, champion, which means number one or winner. Number 7, distinction, honor. 8, pull you up or pull someone up, or you may also find it as pull up, which means scored. Caning or cane means beating with a cane as a punishment. 10th, insecure, doubtful or threatened. Next, distraction, diversion or interruption. Next, heart's content, until one feels satisfied. 13th, strategies, plans or tactics. Next, stumbled on, to find or meet by chance. Next, architecture, study involving design and building construction. Number 16th, offbeat, unusual. Influence next, which means authority or power. 18th, specific, that is particular. Next, immediately, which means at once or instantly. 20th, bet, which means gamble. Next, cakewalk, which means smooth ride. Next one, forts, castle or citadel. 23rd, ammunition, which means bullets or shells. Next, sketches, drawings. Cope, handle or manage. Next, curriculum, which means course of study. Number 27th, boring, that is dull or tedious. Next is concept, which means idea or notion. Contention next, which means dispute or disagreement. 30th, street smart, smart by doing things independently. Next, comfortable, which means pleasant or cozy. Defied, 32. 32nd is defied, D-E-F-I-E-D, defied, which means disobey. It should be disobeyed, ed past form. Next, client, which means customer. Pronounces, that is to say or utter, that is says or utters, if we follow the form of the word here. So it should be says or utters. 35th, spontaneously, voluntarily or automatically. Instinctively, which also means the same, that is naturally or spontaneously. Psychology, mindset or frame of mind. Next, derived is to obtained or acquired. Interpretation, which means explanation. Next, afford, that is to manage. Next, neat, tidy or clean. 42nd, sake, which means cause or purpose. 43rd, entrance, which means gateway or portal. Next is incurred, that is suffered or sustained, S-U-F-F-E-R-E-D, suffered or sustained. The last one is wrath, which means anger or rage. So with this we have come to the end of word meaning. Okay, so our next item is fill ups. So here we go. First one. I used to get continuous nightmares about appearing for a maths examination, and the word to be marked here is nightmares. Number second, now the psyche must have gotten over it, and the word to be marked here is psyche. Third, now you should rise to the occasion, and the word to be marked here is occasion. Next, son, consider yourself as having got a distinction. The word here is distinction. Number fifth, I would receive a caning every week, and the word to be marked here is caning. Number six is I was most interested in funny pranks, and the word to be marked here is pranks. 7. When Hafiz didn't like to study, he created distraction, and the word to be marked here is distraction. distraction, distraction. 8. Students booked SC's textbooks for the following year, and the word to be marked here is textbooks. Number 9. Then SC decided to join the police force, so the word to be marked here is police force. 10. He learned French from his cousin, and the word here is French. 11th, living in a boarding school is difficult. The word here is boarding. 12th, no student could afford to have a button missing, and the word to be marked here is button. 12th, and the last fill up from this section is I sketch very spontaneously on a paper on the spot, and the word here to be marked is spontaneously. And with this we have come to the end of fill ups. Our next item after fill ups is MCQ. So here we go. First one. He stopped getting nightmares for last some years. Options are A, 2 to 3 years, B, 3 to 5 years, C, 4 to 5 years, and the right option is C, 4 to 5 years. Second, Hafiz lost interest in studies when he was in this standard. So options here are A, second, B, third, C, fourth, and the right choice here is third, that is option B. Third MCQ, the principal talked to me for. Okay, so the options here are A, 5 minutes, B, 10 minutes, C, 15 minutes, and the right choice here is 5 minutes, that is option A. Number 4, during youth, Hafiz used to be a good. Options are A, sportsman, B, student, C, businessman, and the right option here is sportsman. Next, number 5, to remember things, Hafiz had to see things as A, movie, B, dream, C, photograph, and the right option here is photograph. Number 6, at sea, that is Hafiz contractor, and his friends were allowed to see a movie on Options are A. Friday, B. Saturday, C. Sunday, and the right option is B. Saturday. 7. HC would collect ticket money for movie from Friends. Options are A. 40 to 50, B. 50 to 60, C. 60 to 70, and the right option here is 40 to 50 students. Next, number 8. SC secured this percentage in SS exams: A. 70, B. 90, C. 50, and the right option here is 50, that is C. 9th. The architect asked him to draw a design of a window, B. house, C. building, and the right option is B. house. Number 10. In the entrance exam, he got, options are A, B, AB, C, A plus, and the right option is A plus. 11th. As his friend in college was named A. Behram Divecha, B. Satyam Joshi, C. Mukund Garg, and the right option here is A. Behram Divecha. 12th. As his teacher in junior section who discovered his talent was A. Mrs. Gupta, B. Miss Vandana, C. Miss Aarti, and the right choice here is A. Mrs. Gupta. 13 and the last from this MCQ. So the last one is SC would cut a button for his friends from A. chocolate, B. chalk, C. stone, and the right option here is B. chalk. With this we have come to the end of MCQ. Welcome back. This is chapter 4, The Treasure Within, and now I'm here with the question answers from page number 28 first. So here we go. Our first question is, what did Hafiz contractor have nightmares about? Answer is, Hafiz was very poor in maths. He had aversion to this subject, and because of this only, he used to have nightmares about appearing in maths exam in which he knew nothing. Number 2, what did the principal say to him which influenced him deeply? Answer, he said that he had been observing him from the very first day. He, along with his mother, a widow, had taken care of all his needs. Now, he should become responsible and study seriously. 3rd, that year I did not step out onto the field. What was he busy doing that year? Answer, that year he did 3 things: prayed, studied all day, and took food at proper time. Playing games was completely shunned. Number 4, first part. What distraction did Hafiz create one day? Answer, the distraction Hafiz created one day was that of the game of Chor Police, having got fed up with lectures. 4th, part 2nd. Would you have liked to participate in the distraction had you been with him? No. The game of chore police is not a game worth playing instead of paying attention to the lectures of a teacher in the class. Now page 32. Questions from page 32. Question number 1. Hafiz contractor wanted to join the police force. Why didn't he? Answer. Though he wanted to join the police force, his mother was against of it. She wanted him to pursue graduation. In the architect's office, Hafiz contractor was advised to drop everything and join architecture. Why? Hafiz had the potential of becoming an architect, which was evident from his challenging the window sketch and later designing a house to prove his point. Number 3, part 1. What was Mrs. Gupta's advice to Hafiz contractor? Mrs. Gupta's advice to him was to become an architect when he grew up. 3rd, part 2nd. What made her advise him so? Looking at the exceptionally good sketches of Hafiz at that tender age, she made this advice to him. How did he help fellow students who had lost a button? Answer. When someone lost a button either during a game or fight, he would carve out a button from chalk with the help of a blade. Number 5. Which rules did he break as a schoolboy? Answer. Some of the rules which he broke as a schoolboy. First, he copied during exams. Second, he stole exam papers and then prepared for the exams. Third, he planned and led gang fights. Fourth, he played games during classes. 6th, part 1. What is Hafiz contractor's definition of mathematics? His definition of mathematics as a professional now is putting design, construction, psychology and sociology together and making a sketch from all that is mathematics. Number 6, part 2, part 2. How would you want to define mathematics? Do you like it? Do you like the subject? Answer. Mathematics is the addition and subtraction of problems of our life and which sometimes get multiplied with or divided by joys and sorrows of life. Yes, I like it very much. So this is all from question answer section, and this is also the end of all the exercises from chapter 4. So thank you.